terms of their dominance in the paint, no one ever was as dominant if they got the ball down low than Shaquille O'Neal. But Embiid, in this NBA in particular, is also impossible. He's a legit 7-footer, Stephen A., 250. He's a 7-footer and a wide body, and he's in shape now. But so the down low skills are there, and he's shooting fewer threes, and he's more down in the paint than before. And as a result, he's at the line more than ever before, and he's shooting 86%. Free throws, much better than Shaquille O'Neal ever did. And even though he's shooting fewer threes, like 2 or 3 a game, 2.5, 3 threes a game, he's hitting them at like 40% or a little better even right now, Embiid. The difference primarily between Shaq and Embiid in terms of all-around skill is Embiid can shoot. In fact, there's never been in the history of the NBA a 7-footer who's a big 7-footer, not a power forward, a center, who can play with his back to the basket with the all-around skills of Embiid. You know, I'm cheating a little bit there because Duncan and Olajuwon more like, you know, a little shorter. Embiid can do everything you want a center to do. He's the most skilled, legit 7-foot wide body ever.
My response to that is Joel Embiid can shoot the ball better away from the basket. He's clearly a better free throw shooter. And so if you want to look at it from a skilled perspective, meaning they're both over 7 feet tall and Embiid could do a little bit more, will I argue with you when you made the points that you make? No, not at all. Here's my retort to it, however. I don't give a damn. It means nothing. Because it ain't about what you can do. It's about what you actually do. And Shaquille O'Neal was 7'1", 320 pounds, was a man amongst boys, and played like it every night for the vast majority of his career. He treated you like the child that you were compared to him. He wasn't some pretty boy with a curly afro pulling up from 20 or 23. He wasn't sitting up there trying to dance and dribble the ball on the perimeter and had to wait until a coach got fired and they got tired of getting swept in the playoffs to learn that you're supposed to have your big butt down low and be a man amongst boys. I recall Joel Embiid going on national television and saying, Shaq's right. Get your big behind back down in the post and be a man and manhandle these young boys. Because compared to you, they are boys. You making them look like men because you're not playing as hard as you can play. You are not dominating them, which was why Shaq at the time, about a year and a half ago, Max, if you recall, sat up there and said if he had to take off his Superman cape and give it to somebody, it would have been the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo because he goes in the hole and treats boys like they are boys. What we're seeing from Joel Embiid now, you applaud him for it, Max. And I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it because I love Joel Embiid. What I'm saying is that it also illuminates what he hasn't done. But he could have done it all along. Did he gain extra pounds? Did all of a sudden he acquire skills he didn't have? These things that you're seeing from Joel Embiid right now are skills he had last year, skills he had the year before, skills he had the year before that. And when healthy, he still didn't use them. So when you sit up here and you talk about Joel Embiid and what he's doing, what you're missing is that the ultimate indictment against him is that he didn't learn and acquire something new. Doc Rivers came to the Philadelphia 76ers and said, yo, what the hell are you doing? Get the ball and do what you're supposed to do.
You're
That's
talking
what
about,
Doc said.
Look, I respect it.
And that's the difference.
I respect it because you're talking about an attitude. I'm not comparing their attitude. I'm talking about skills.
I'm not saying
and
that
by the way,
hold on. I'm not saying that you're comparing the attitude. I'm saying you must. I'm saying you're omitting it and just talking about his skill.
Yeah, because
if you have,
that's the question.
That's like somebody learning from Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman, you're teaching them boxing. You're teaching them oratorical skills and what have you. And you even invite them to Columbia with you. And then they get on the air and they start mumbling like Shaq. You'd have a problem with that because you know they know better.
But look,
You know they know
Stephen A.,
better.
I understand your point, but I
That's
am
the
just
point.
talking about skills. I'm making a specific point about skills. At his size, there's never been anyone like Embiid. And in this NBA, Stephen A., the offensive skills are just half of it. He's the best defender in the league probably this year. And think of how versatile you have to be defensively now compared to back in the day as a big today. I didn't think it was possible for a back-to-the-basket type guy, which Embiid can do, to be an MVP. But right now, I think he is. I saw him put a move. I brought this up yesterday. I saw him put a move on Cleveland over the weekend. A step-back, mid-range jump shot, and I didn't know it was Embiid at first. I thought it was a guard or a forward. What? That's Joel Embiid? His skills, we've never seen anything like it in a package like this. And the fact that he can apply it in the modern NBA, both ends of the floor, all I'm saying is we're seeing something
Max,
new.